Yeah. Alright guys, I'm just going to show you through a warm-up. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long and it's just going to get you moving, get the blood pumping, open up the body and get you ready for some more dynamic movements as we move into our main set of our workout. Grab your phone, get the stopwatch on, and we're just going to run through a bunch of things that's going to get your body moving. As I said, start to open the hips up, open the shoulders up, and get us ready for those dynamic body weight exercises that we're going to take on in our challenge. So we'll just start off jogging on the spot. Just keep your breathing nice and regulated. We just want to be able to keep the oxygen coming in. We don't want to burn out during this warm-up. Alright, we slowly start to bring our knees up. About 15 seconds gone already. Bring the knees up nice and high. Keep going there. Then we're going to go into some fast feet. Nice and fast with the feet. 10 seconds there. And then we're going to start kicking the feet up the bum. So just a range of jogging on the spot there that'll allow us to get that heart rate moving and sort of get the legs warmed up. Alright, so we're going to work on firing off our posterior chain. So what you want to do, guys, is think about hinging at your hips. We're going to hinge at the hips first. You'll notice a slight bend in my knees, but I'm not squatting yet. We're going to hinge at the hips, push that bum out and back, and you'll start to feel a stretch from your glutes through your hamstrings down into your calves. Reach forward with the arms. Keep a nice flat back. Your spine, you want to keep that nice and neutral. And just push that bum back. Take a nice deep breath. As you blow out, try and draw that stomach in. As you breathe in, open that chest up. Alright, so take nice 3 big breaths there. Keeping the weight on our heels. We're going to contract the glutes and the hamstrings. Bring ourselves up to standing, give the legs a little bit of a shake. So when we work through our squat, through our warm-up, we're going to work in that same pattern. We want to hinge at the hips first, then push the bum down and back, keeping our knees stacked above our ankles so that our weight isn't pushing through the front of our knees if they creep too far forward. So let's just go into 8 squats there, keeping that bum going out and back. Knees stacking above your ankle and making sure that your knees aren't dipping in, alright? So you don't want your knees to come in when you squat. You want them to track nice and straight over the toes. So we've done 8 there. Then we're just going to go down onto one knee. Push the hips forward. You'll feel a bit of a stretch through your hip flexor. And you can extend that stretch by reaching up and even just taking a little lean over to one side. So you can hold that there for 10 or 15 seconds. Come over to the other side. Same again. Start by keeping the hips nice and level. Don't twist as we push forward. Feel that stretch through the front of that quad, up into your hip flexor. Reach up and over to the side. There. All right, when we come up, we're going to make that a little bit more dynamic. We're just going to drop down into some reverse lunges. So what you want to do when you're doing a warm-up, guys, is you want to activate the muscles that are going to be used during your workout. You want to make sure that as you're coming back into your reverse lunge, again, your knees are tracking nice and straight over your toes, and you're sitting back into it so that our knees aren't creeping too far forward. Come back up, drop back down. All right, nice and controlled in the warm-up. Let's get the arms moving, the upper body. Just going to do some little circles forward and some little circles back there. Alright, then we're going to go into a bit of a thoracic twist. So what I want you to do is keep the hips facing forward, hands together like that, and we're just moving just the top part of our torso. Disengage it from our hips and just have a bit of a twist up top. Then we're going to slowly integrate the hips into the movement. So you might want to get your feet a little wider and the swing will get a little bit bigger. Then you can relax the arms. If you're doing this with a friend, make sure you're not too close or you'll hit them. And then we're going to make it more dynamic again. So we're going to go with a bit of a lunge each way. Alright, so from the side, it's just going to look like that. Alright, and go about 6 or 8 each side, and you'll feel that the body's starting to warm up pretty well. Last one we're going to do is go back into our running with a few little more dynamic push-ups involved. So we're going to start off, we're at about the 4-minute mark. We're going to go fast with the feet for 5 seconds, and then drop down. And we're going to just go into 5 push-ups. You can do these on your knees, that's fine. Like that. If you want a side on view, just drop down, whatever's comfortable. Again, we're just warming up. There's no need to blow yourself out here. Come back up, 5 seconds. Nice harmonies. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop back down into 5 push-ups. And come back up and finish off just for 10 seconds. Jogging on the spot, punching the arms out in front. Like that, alright? Alright, so we're done there. You'll start to feel your heart rate's already elevated and you're ready to get into the main set of the workout. G'day guys, and welcome to the second style of workout that we're doing in this first 25-day stage. This one we're going to be working in 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So it's high intensity, short intervals, but also a short rest. So really, as soon as you finish that 20 seconds of work, a couple of big deep breaths, open the ribs up, get the oxygen back in, straight into position, ready to go again. Ready to get started, guys. The first one we're going to be working on is our squats. So just remember, pushing the bum out and back, leaving the knees stacked over the ankles. We don't want them coming forward. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 20 seconds of work. We've got to concentrate on your balance. The weight stays on your heels. And we're going to continue like that. Give your side on angle. Don't forget, you don't want your knees coming forward. You want that bum going out and back. And that's it there. So they're short efforts, but we're going to do 6 laps. So don't worry, you're still going to be buggered by the end. Here we go again, ready to go. And with our step up onto the box, come down, come back up, leave that one foot on the box for 10 seconds, or a chair, or whatever you can, and then swap over onto the other leg, nice and controlled. Weight through the heel, step up, bring the knee up, and back down. Up there. The next one, guys, is our skipping. 2 different types of ways. You can go 1 foot at a time, or you can just jump normally. So we'll mix it up. Just with the single jump here, or you can mix it up and run on the spot. Get the knees up nice and high. Back to your jump. If you want, try and chuck a couple unders in, but otherwise, just keep it like that. 20 seconds done. Heart rate's starting to get up a little bit now. Going down into our push-ups. And time. Guys, these ones can be done on your knees or up on your toes. Get into a rhythm and just keep working through that. As I said, if you want to do it on your knees, you can drop to your knees. Just don't bring your bum up into the air like that. We want to be in a nice straight line. 20 seconds there. And the last one, guys, is our reverse lunge. So we've got dropping back, alternating sides as we go back, nice and controlled. Alright, nice and controlled. Slow them down, side on view. Again, we want that knee stacking above the ankle. Drop back, sit into it, and really try and switch those glutes on. Give you that control. 1 lap down, guys. Have a rest, and we're going to go into our second lap shortly. Keep your drink nearby. Grab us. So you don't want to drink too much in between rounds though. You can jump around in your stomach a bit, give you a stitch. So just a sip or 2, wet the mouth, you should be right. They're only short efforts. Plenty of time to get ready to go again. Alright, we've got about 10 seconds and we're off again. So concentrating again, pushing that bum out and back. Knees are stacking above the ankles, they're not dropping forward. Weight on our heels, let's go. 20 seconds worth. You also don't want your knees to drop in or bow right out. You want to keep them tracking nice, straight over the toes. Another 6 seconds here, as you can see. Bum's going out and back. Hinging at the hips, pushing that bum out. First one done. Second one, step ups. Let's get ready to go. Position yourself. Foot up on the bench. Nice and controlled as you power up through your heel. Back down. Back up. Back down. Up. Back down. Good, again. About 10 seconds on one side. Swap it over. 10 seconds on the other. Again, as I said, if the balance isn't there on that one, just slow them down. We really want to make sure we're working good technique. Keep that balance. The next one, we've got our skipping. This one gets the heart rate right up. So let's go, hard as we can. It's important on this one, guys, to have yourself set up before you start your circuit. If you make a mistake, straight back into it. There's not a lot of time in between, so you need to be ready to go for every station straight away. Straight down into our push-up position. With 20 seconds on, guys, there's no time to waste. You want to be ready to go. Let's push. Control, draw the abs in, squeeze the glutes on, and away we go. 20 seconds worth. Side on view for you. Keep that bum up. Don't sag the hips or don't bring them up too high. Nice and controlled. And push out there. And the last one, guys, our reverse lunges. Second lap nearly done. There'll be 4 more to go after this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Up. Nice and controlled. Again, keep that knee stacking above there. And you'll stop that back knee just off the floor. Good. Alright, 2 rounds down, guys. I'll leave you there. You've got 4 more to go. Keep up the effort. Let's really smash it out. And don't give up. Power on. Alright guys, so we've just finished our workout and now we're going to have a bit of a cool down. The aim of the cool down is to re-oxygenate the body, slow the heart rate down and really sort of open up. Using your muscles, they are going to want to tighten up a little bit, so it's about opening up, getting the hips mobile, opening up the chest and the thoracic area so that we've got plenty of range of motion and we don't feel like we've just tightened up straight after the workout. So the first thing I want you guys to do, get your feet standing nice and stable. We're just going to work on a couple of big deep breaths. So you open the arms up, open the ribs up. As we blow out, we're going to draw that belly in, all right? Drop the arms down. Good, and the last one. Good. So we're going to go down, we'll work from the upper body up. We're going to slow down a little bit, drop down onto one knee. Again, we're going to push that hip forward. Reaching right up, and again, controlling your breathing. Slow that breathing down. And then you can just lean over to that side. Cool down's important, guys. You know, especially during the colder months, or colder days. You don't want to finish your workout, walk straight outside into the cold without having cooled down a bit. You will seize up a little. So we want to definitely make sure we spend 5 minutes cooling down. Just gives us time to recover and helps the body prepare because we're going to be training again tomorrow, or we'll be walking or doing whatever is in the program. So just make sure that you're looking after your body and listening to your body. So from there, guys, we're going to come down onto our hands, give the calves a slight stretch, and you can do that just by walking them out. You won't hold each one for too long, but just walk the calves out like so, like that. Then we're going to bring the left foot up to the left hand, to the outside of the left hand, like that, all right? We're going to sink into this stretch. You can let that knee fall out a little bit. We're really opening up through our groin and through the front of the hip flexor on the other leg. So you're just opening those hips up. Then with our left hand, we're going to reach up to the ceiling, and again, we're working on that rotation, opening the chest up, nice deep breaths. Hold that for 5 to 10. Come back down, and then we're going to go up with the other side. So I'll swing around for you, so you've got a good view. The hand opposite to the foot is going to come up, and just balance there. And again, work on that rotation. We're trying to limber the body up here after our workout, so that we don't seize up, come back, and then just work onto the other side, all right? So again, hand closest to the leg, we'll go up first, and come down, and then a front on view, you're going to be, that right leg's back up, and you're going to go up with that left side. Some of you may find this hard with balance, but just work through. Go as far as you can with that rotation, Hold there, 5 to 10 seconds, and back down. Bring the feet back nice and wide. Walk the hands back. You may not be able to touch the floor, but we're aiming to. And then we're just going to really sit back, push those hips back. Feel that posterior chain, your glutes, your hammies. Have a stretch there. And then we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. So side on view, you're nice and low. You're going to come up. Nice and slow. Back up to standing. We're going to go 3 big breaths again. And by now, I can feel my heart rate's already way down on where it was when we finished the workout. So I'm slowly getting to there. Last one we're going to do is just a bit of a hip mobilization technique. You start down on the floor, one leg bent, foot across, the other foot tucked up, the other knee tucked up just near that foot. And trying not to use our hands, we're going to raise up and push those hips forward. You may feel a little click through the hips there. We're just really opening those hips up and trying to get that range of movement. A lot of us sit at office desks all day and we're very tight. So you really want to try and mobilize those hips. It can cause lower back pain, tight legs, all that sort of stuff. So really work on this mobilization, keep the body feeling good. Swap sides. Bit of a side on view there. You just start like that, come up and push forward with the hips. Remember, controlling your breathing the whole way through the warm down is key. You can do 5 on that side. Back up on your feet, guys, and we're just going to shake it out to finish off. Let the arms go loose, even into a little twist, like that. And that's sort of 4 to 5 minutes of nice cool down. You should feel refreshed. The last thing we're going to do is open that chest up again. So you're right back, chest forward, draw the belly in as you blow out, and you'll be ready for work, you'll be ready to go home. Whatever you got on for the rest of the day, enjoy.